Hello Scorpios, welcome to your mid-month tune-up for January 2020. Keep in mind this is a general reading. If you'd like a personal reading, my email is below. Send me an email and we can go ahead and work that out. Otherwise, let's get to your reading. Holy Spirit, angels, divine guides, universe, can you please provide your truth, your wisdom, your clarity, and your insight for Scorpios, middle of January 2020. What do you see? What do they need to know to reach your higher ground? Become closer to the universe and closer to the divine for your greater good. Any messages you have would be greatly appreciated by us. Thank you. Scorpios, middle of January. What do you see? What do they need to know? I'm just going to sidebar the magician here. That's what I usually do for a popper. Okay, and we'll see how that kind of folds in. Can you see? You tilt that down a little bit. Okay, and I will be pulling clarifiers on these too. Okay, so you have a magician that popped out. That's good. General energies for Scorpio. General energies for Scorpio. We have the Four of Pentacles in the upright. My 2020 Sun Moon readings are up in my playlist. Go check those out. I've completed all 144. My 2019 Sun Moon readings will remain in there if you want to check those out too. Ten of Swords in the upright is in your challenge position. Advice. Also, ask me a question on Instant Go. Check me out on Facebook. Check me out on Insta. Like, share, subscribe, and or donate. A link below. The Moon card in reverse is in your advice position. And how will Scorpios be moving forward from this reading and forward from the middle of January and or Six of Cups in reverse. Okay, so let's get this magician here. I mean, the Magician card is talking about manifesting a new cycle, and I kind of get that, sort of, from what I'm seeing. But we'll see. I wanna put him off to the side there. So, we have the Four of Pentacles in the upright. It's strange. I'm like really drawn into this image here. Kind of what's going on here. Here's this guy who, I mean, he's sitting in a very finely brocaded chair, and you know, there's this woman off to the side. And I was kind of looking at the interaction here, like shame, or she feels shamed, or her head's down for some reason. I don't know. I feel like he's being judgy. But I'm wondering if it's shame, like I'm getting shame of how something was acquired, or acquisitions. Acquiring something. Because the Four of Pentacles is about, you know, acquiring things and holding on to them, not wanting to let go of them, but, you know, holding on to it out of security and comfort, not out of fear, just wanting to surround yourself with things in a practical sense. And I don't know. I'm just getting something with this interaction here, and I can't put my finger on it. At first, what I got was, what are you doing? And I don't know what that means in regards to you guys. Like, what are you doing right now? It's very elusive to me. I'm going to wait for clarifiers on this. I mean, some of you could have a patriarch or a male figure who's holding the purse strings. I'm almost feeling like. And there's shame in that. Or you know, somebody feels like they need to come to this person for things, and this person wants to hear, okay, what are you going to use the money for? You know, what's it all about? They're judging you because, you know, you're coming and you're asking for something of them. They're not one to just kind of give away things generously. They're not a generous individual, okay? I feel like you really need to present a case before this person is going to hand over one of their pentacles or their coins to you. And I can tell this is going to be a spotty reading. And usually I can kind of sew it up with these. Now, Ten of Swords is in the challenge position, so something ending painfully. You know, sometimes it's like feeling betrayed, but I mean, in this instance, this guy's anguished. I mean, he looks like he's in absolute anguish. He even looks like he's in a straitjacket of some sort. All these swords are around him. His mouth is open. So I feel like it's an ending that's very, you know, painful. And I don't know if it's in regards to this situation, this arrangement that you have with somebody, where you always feel like you have to go to somebody for money and explain it and justify it. And what am I spending it on? For some of you, I'm getting, you might be, because I see something in the background that looks like a train station. So some of you might be going to this person because you want to take a trip, and they're kind of deciding maybe, you don't need to take the trip. Others of you are going to your boss and saying, hey, I need some time off. I want to get away. And they're kind of judging you and saying, no, that's not going to happen. I need you right now. So it might come to a crossroads, this connection that you have, and you have to end it. Because you can't, every time you're trying to get something for yourself, you're feeling, badly about it, or you can't get what you need. Now, in the advice position, we have the moon card in reverse, which is the card of Pisces. And this is an awakening. So the advice is to have this awakening, and realize how this situation is kind of affecting you negatively. And really look at it for what it is, because the moon card is coming out of that inner confusion that you've had, confronting these emotions that you've had buried, and understanding how everything's kind of affecting you. So I think they're kind of beckoning for an awakening here, which is probably going to lead to that cycle. But the only problem is moving forward from this. You're clinging on to this. You're having a hard time. So you're clinging on to this. You're being very nostalgic. You're thinking, hey, I had good times while I worked for this person, or while I was in a relationship with this person, or, when I was growing up, especially if this is a patriarch of some sort, I have really fond memories. So, having a hard time kind of moving on from this, because you're remembering when things were good. But now I feel like they've turned. I feel like this person isn't how they used to be. If you got hired, it's not how they were when you first got hired. And so the Magician card to me is kind of saying overall it's time to use your power to create something new for yourself, to manifest a new cycle. Maybe it's time to look for another relationship, another job, whatever you have at your disposal to kind of use to empower yourself, because this situation doesn't seem like it's a very good situation. I feel like there's negative emotions associated with it. Why is the Four of Pentacles? And the challenge could be you not wanting to end it because you know it is going to be very painful. This person's going to feel betrayed. Why is this Four of Pentacles in the upright? It can also be a situation where you go to an employer and you tell them you have had another opportunity, and you're really reluctant to tell them that, and they don't want to let you go because you're so valuable. You have, whatever the situation is, you have a lot of options available to you, whether it be suitor, other job offers. And I feel like you're going and telling this individual this. This individual to me is like in a position of power. Okay, so they run the house, they're your boss. In a relationship, they're the ones that kind of make the call. And again, it's because they're sitting on the purse strings. I feel like, there's that saying, he who holds the gold makes the rules. And I feel like that's what this situation is. So I feel like when you kind of go to this person and say, hey, there's other options and I kind of want to explore these, they're not okay with that. They don't want to lose you. They're not used to losing things. They're not used to losing money or people or anything in a practical sense. So, either you want to go away, and like I said, you're really reluctant to tell this person this, probably because they're very reactive. And this Page of Cups is here and in reverse, which is someone who emotionally is very reactive. So maybe you're coming and telling them this, and they're kind of like, no, this isn't going to happen. Maybe they could be really mature about it, act a little bit of a brat, or else they're trying to block you from moving on to something that's creatively better for you, that's going to help you grow. And I feel like that's part of it. Because the Chariot card here, I see you, which is the card of Cancer, you being not on track to your goals and accomplishments. It's rather what this person wants you to do. You're like, I want to go this way, I need to go this way. And they're like, no, I want you to go this way. I'm not, I'm hearing what you're saying, but that's going to take away from my interests. So I think you're gonna do this instead. You're going to stay here. You're not going to go on that trip. I'm not going to give you that loan to support this. Because the Chariot card is also just being, it's like somebody else kind of taking over personal control for you. And again, for some of you, you're not going to be able to travel, because I'm getting the train station, and the Chariot card in reverse is travel issues. Okay, I mean, this could even be that you kind of want to travel or go someplace, and this person could very well be the mechanic working on your car, telling you, this is the money you owe me in order to get your car, or else I'm not going to release it to you. Or they're saying, I've run into more problems. You need to pay me more money in order for you to go on this trip. So, and they're being very adamant about it. But that's for a small percentage of you. Why is this Ten of Swords here in the upright for Scorpios? Middle of January. Who is this person? What is this energy? Additional messages for Ten of Swords in the upright for Scorpios? Ten of Wands in the upright. Okay, it's really so this is ending in a cycle. It's really burdening you. It has to do with money or something practically. The Queen of Pentacles here in reverse. She's somebody who's greedy. She doesn't like to let go of her money. Okay, and it's going back to this person here. And this is a real burden for you. And you're having a hard time with the card of Leo here. So you're having a hard time coming up with the strength, the inner strength to kind of like tell this person what's up. I really feel like they have a hold on you in some way. I mean, the strength is kind of, it's in the challenge position. So it's kind of like you're not strong enough to kind of like deal with this person. Or, you're in angst, or it's not going to end well. And this is really kind of bothering you. I feel like you work very hard for this person, or you do a lot of work. This is one of the reasons why they don't want to let go, or they don't want to let you spread your wings. Okay, so the Moon card here is like, wake up and smell the coffee. All right, this, maybe this worked at one time. It's not working now. Why is the Moon card here reversed for Scorpios? Who is this person? What is this energy? Yeah, they're saying you need to come out of this period of time. I mean, even though it's going to be a painful ending, it kind of needs to happen. And this person does not have your best interest at heart with the Magician. They're trying to manipulate you and trick you and get you to do their bidding, telling you whatever they need to get you to stay, to make, to sell you on something. And they're saying, you need to come out of this period. You need to get back to who you were before you got into this situation, before you started interacting with this person. And the Hermit card is here. That's the card of Virgo, if that resonates. But, kind of doing a little soul searching. And I think it is kind of like, I've changed because I've been in this. I want to get back to who I was. Kind of reevaluating who you were before you got in this situation. How you want things to be moving forward. And it's something that you kind of need to do alone outside of this person, I'm feeling like. And that's the new cycle that I'm going to try to figure out. Why is the Six of Cups here in reverse? Who's this person? What's his energy? You're having a hard time with the memories, though, associated with this person. Why is the Six of Cups here? Because I feel like there was a time when it was good. When it was good, it was really good. But now, I don't know, this person has changed. A little bit different. The High Priestess in reverse, yeah. This person, despite the good memories you have, that they were taking you down a wrong path, giving you bad advice or kind of leading you where you shouldn't kind of go in your life. You knew it. The nostalgia is actually blocking your intuition in regards to this. You know what you need to do, but because you have these good memories, sometimes you let it block what the right thing is to do or what you should do. When you see the Five of Pentacles in reverse, you kind of coming out of this situation. I don't think it's going to be easy, because I think there is going to be an ending that's going to be really traumatic, but they're letting you know that as much of a challenge as it is, when you move forward from January or forward from this reading, you are going to come out of it. You are going to be able to move past it. You're going to get your confidence back. I don't think you're ever going to get what you want from this person. So if you're looking for compensation, I don't feel like you're going to kind of get that. But you're going to get your journey. You're going to figure out, I keep on getting back to like your old self. Again, what you were before this experience. The Judgment card, you're gonna kind of judge the situation exactly for what it is, which is, tied here to the Moon card. You're gonna look at it for what it is. You're gonna make a choice regarding it, and you're just gonna move forward. You're not gonna look in the rearview mirror, have any regrets or anything like that. Once you kind of make that decision to move forward, you're going to be done with this. But I do see there is a period where you're kind of like caught in, the good old times and things like that, and reminiscing a bit. It's going to hold you up, but I think you're going to have the clarity to kind of like, have judgment, proper judgment on this, and just be like, I'm out of here. I have to go. So yeah, another weird reading. Post up in the comments if this is your story. Otherwise, consider a personal reading. My email's below. Just send me an email. Check out your 2020 and 2019 Sun Moon readings in my playlist. Ask me a question on Instant Go. Check me out on Facebook or Insta. Like, share, subscribe, and or donate. Otherwise, adios from Veronica Garnett. Bye.